Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday. How na day? Today na easy, easy. Doesn't have to. We're not going to be talking too much politics, but whatever you guys want to talk about, there's no way we're not going to branch into politics. That one, it goes without. I know say politics must be involved in this conversation. I know. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday, oh, happy Friday to everybody. Thanks for joining the live. So apparently, word on the streets, make I just talk. You know, not say the FRSC, Federal Road Safety Commission, and VIO, Vehicle Inspection Operator, I think that's what they are called. Someone can correct me. They don't touch Dangote's trucks. Do you guys know that? They know they touch Dangote trucks. Yeah, FRC and VIO. They know they touch Dangote truck. Then they turn blind eye. So many businesses also hide under Dangote's name to operate illegally and evade tax. Let me play the video for you. Now VDM video. We now know.
When they give you this license, that's your date of birth. When they give you this license, based on what's in the year.
The information there is correct.
So I want to talk out your mouth. When they give you which year? Which year?
It was June. If I'm not mistaken, let me know because my head is like now. You can see. The expiring name is on 19th February.
2019 February. You know the past guy who for Olu Safety? How you take the past them? They know they disturb you at all. When was the last time road safety or VI was stopping? Okay. They don't disturb you as how? Like Dangote truck or how? But they like Dangote truck.
They like that.
So I think the commercial.
This is the last one that they share for customers.
The sharer.
After I don't work for Dangote, don't share.
No.
It's not those people that Dangote the right goods.
No, wait, Samo understand now.
You can see now. The way is with you. They give you the way you These customers will buy from the people from Dangote.
Wait a minute, the owner of this company, why no feel his name? Till they doing business. Why can't he use his own company name? Meaning he's not even paying tax to the Nigerian government. He's hiding under the name of Dangote to do his business. He's not paying tax. Meaning it's an illegal business that's going on in Nigeria under the name of Dangote. So if you are telling me that Dangote share truck and you see the reason they do commercial work, your company is making money, do you understand? With Dangote's name on top, and you still have the audacity to say no with Dangote truck. Where is that truck? What's the name of your company?
DCO.
DCO, why you know DCO ID card? So it doesn't move for road, that's ID. How many years don't work for this? How many years? 4 months. So you don't drive on Nigeria road for 4 months under the name of Dangote, according to you. And they are operating under his name. And I want to keep this country. You, your guy Dangote, all of them. And I want to keep this country. Show this thing. And road safety and VIO, they're not the stop now.
So 4 months ago you get job. How you take get the job with expired license?
4 months ago.
Because
Because this thing expired. This is, yes. This thing expired. Wait. This thing expired 2019. You said that 4 months ago you don't start this work. What do you present give them for them? Hey. Get that man out of that side. Hey, but no arasa. Hey. Leave. Hey, no arasa. Leave. You don't do. Hey, no wala. Stay small. Hey, you don't calm down. Now, I ain't taking the work for license expire as a driver. Hey, when they disturb me now. When they born you? Which year? Talk loud. You don't know when they born you. You don't know the year when they born you. Which year you go primary school?
That time you don't put primary school. My dad, my father said this.
Which time? Which time?
That time you did this, that was small. Now you just don't get people there.
You should
Don't get people.
you should not drink a kaimu dausa.
When the person shekara da yaro suka fara lokacin yaro sun da sai.
To kuma wannan license an rubuta 1999. Ya ji an sa 1999 nan. 1999 ne ya haife ka. Kai ka girme ni ya yi. I'm about to in 1999. How is that even possible? See the license. Which company do they work? National company they. Eh? Precious. In our ID card, not company. Back with the ID card. What did you do this license? This one now is safety faults at the end of the day. Making. Hey, which one?
VDM they try you. I no go lie to una. The guy they try. Omo, hate him, love him. He's doing a great job. He's doing some kind of cleanup. The work when VIOs, Federal Road Safety, and vehicle inspectors supposed to they do. Now VDM they do. Anyway, my people, happy weekend though. Once again, I am here keeping to promise of doing a show on Friday. Now, una know say Yaya Bello of Kogi State, he ordered the elected members of the Kogi State House of Assembly to sit on the floor and obey current Governor Ododo's directives without question. We can watch the video.
So as you are going in there now, go and cooperate with the Speaker, other members of the House of Assembly of Kogi State, and be part of those that will support Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. And that's my point. In everything that comes to the assembly, everything. Even if you don't understand.
You dey hear? Even if you don't understand, you must agree with Ododo. Even if he say, oh yeah, put your head for on top of waiting at the column. You go put your head. This is what Nigerian politics has become. Now, una president for Nigeria. He landed in LA, Los Angeles, en route to Brazil after Japan conference. He dey continue in luxurious world tour as Nigeria struggles at home. This is from Parallel Facts. Welcome, hey, summer ice cream. Thank you. And they look like tangerine. Thank you. Welcome. Happy Friday. I don't know. Did I make that to give an interview in Channels today? Did I miss that? I saw a clip and I'm wondering. It's from Channels News. Let me see. I want to check if he gave an interview. I'd rather listen to the entire thing than just play clips of it. Okay, let's see. Hopefully they cut it out. Let me see. Oh, he did though. Wow. It's 34 minutes. Let's play it. I made that to go talk and we no go pay attention. No, I beg you. That na my vice president for life.
Fit perfectly with the original car gap.
All right, everyone, let's begin our very first conversation. We'll focus on the state of the nation and where our country needs to move forward. You've been hearing government saying what they want to do, but what is the opposition and the opposition voices? What are they saying? The nation is battling insecurity, issues of economy being strained, and a democracy still searching for the truth. A lot of people are asking and agitated for electoral reforms. And tonight also, the issue of the internal politics in the Labour Party gets our attention, which was a rally party that was a rallying point for a lot of young Nigerians, is now facing some internal division as the 2027 election race quietly takes shape. With promises of security and prosperity still unfulfilled in many ways and causing frustrations for some Nigerians, and the questions keep coming up on the streets of Nigeria. Tonight, I would be joined by the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed is live for us here in our studio. Thanks so much indeed for joining us tonight on the program.
Hi, Shu.
How are you today?
Very well, thanks.
Yeah, I hope that you've gone to realign your registration because INEC has started that process.
This week.
Yeah, they'll start, the online will start on Monday.
This week, yes.
Yeah, on Monday they will start. How does that make, what do you feel about that process?
Normal. Nothing special about it.
You've been very critical of INEC. So I imagine that, from the by-elections and the conduct, in your own assessment, what do you think?
Before what I think, let's get something straight. Let's mark out certain boundaries. A statement of fact is not, in effect, a criticism. The whole Nigerian media reports insecurity better than opposition members or politicians do. But when the mainline media report it, it's normal. When an opposition politician says there is insecurity, or those who promised security have failed in providing security, then it becomes criticism. But in reality, it's a statement of fact. Over and beyond that, some people go to categorize statement of fact as personal attacks. Some people go to the extreme level of saying that they are insults. In reality, they are not, for God's sake. Some people who do politics are in business of politics to make better their societies or their country. In so doing, you cannot afford to close your eyes. Others make a living by actually undoing what people like me are doing. And for what is left in the rest of this administration, sometimes one feels like, okay, you said there is security, let's see it. You said the economy has improved. Let's see it. The question you're asking me about INEC, I have never been critical. I don't have energy to spend on criticizing INEC. INEC conducted a fraudulent and bad election, which is not up to now consistent with the Nigerian Constitution, the declaration itself. And I stated it. They have finished us. They have declared a government that is in place and providing the kind of governance they can provide. So I have no business with INEC besides the statement of fact. Now, having cleared this, and it is very, very important to do so, statement of fact, let INEC do what they feel like. Let their conscience judge them. Let posterity judge them. Let Nigerians judge them.
By November this year, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu's time at INEC will gradually wind down.
in your own view, the leadership of INEC could be very critical. Nigerians are asking for electoral reforms and looking forward to an election that will bring some level of trust in our democracy. What are your own views about who should be the next who should lead INEC going forward into our critical 2027 elections?
Very simple answer. A credible person. That's all I want. That's all I want. A credible person. Not somebody who would clearly read what the Constitution provides. 25% in at least 2/3 of the states of the Federation and the FCT, and go ahead to breach the Constitution and put Nigeria in what Nigeria is in today. Just one individual. If you recall, I told you, throughout human history, individuals make or break nations. This man is going to be responsible for what has happened, what is happening in Nigeria. It is wrong. I still say it is wrong up till now. Without apology, it's a statement of fact. Another arm of government upheld what he did. I beg to say, as small as I am, by the service of God Almighty in my heart, it is wrong what they upheld.
But you were proven wrong by every institution of state.
We were not wrong.
But the court says you were wrong.
No, they have the power to say we were wrong. Now, this is another clarification we have to make. The courts have the power to say you are wrong, even if you are not wrong. And we were not wrong. That election was rigged. And that election, the results up to now are not consistent with the Nigerian Constitution. Anyway, leave that. You asked me who I want is not important. I want a credible person. I would rather we talk about democracy for once. I would rather we talk about the Fourth Republic for once. I would rather we talk about the average Nigerian citizen for once. Because the Nigerian politician, the Nigerian elite, and the Nigerian leaders.
Because our election is at the heart.
Yes.
Because it's a process of choosing a leader. No matter what kind of state that you have, where you don't have the right leader, you're set for a disaster. And that is why it is important for us to get it right in the choice of those who conduct our elections, because it determines how our country goes, because it determines our leaders.
I couldn't agree more with you that our leadership recruitment is all and everything about Nigeria now. And electoral fraud is right now the single most important fact to be addressed in our life as a nation.
Were you recently?
Where is the lie?
Even beyond insecurity. Insecurity is derived from electoral fraud. The way we have it now, Nigerian election gave birth to the kind of insecurity we have today. But there isn't enough time to discuss it now. But I can prove it. Corruption is aggravated by the kind of electoral fraud that we have. The destruction of our youth, the destruction of our systems, including the judiciary, these are all guaranteed by the types of elections we hold. So, yes, you couldn't be more correct, and I could not agree on you on anything more than our leadership recruitment is the bane of our problems today.
You look at where we are as a people today, and there are a lot of factors that happen globally that could have pointed us into prosperity. COVID could have taught us a lot of lessons that would have directed us in the way of tech and innovation. Because in the rest of the world, it brings them up for the worse, and it helped them to wake up. There's some part of their brains that weren't working before COVID, and a lot of things started happening. A lot of businesses came to boom after COVID. The war in Ukraine and Russia gave rise to a lot of countries' prosperity.
Nigeria is quite different. Sorry to cut in.
Absolutely.
I want to say a lot in this our engagement. Nigeria is quite different from the countries you're talking about, and right now, all Nigeria needs to prosper is good leadership.
That's one. That's the one and only.
That's the one and only thing. Everything else will fall in place. We have been underestimating how industrious Nigerians are. A Nigerian from a badly disadvantaged state raises a little capital, and you find him in China, in South Korea, creating businesses out of necessity. Come back to Lagos, come back to Abuja, and those people are thriving. All we need in Nigeria today is good leadership, and everything else will fall in place. Insecurity will be sorted with the right leadership. But to get that right leader, you must produce them through the right way.
Well, do we have that sort of? You were on the ballot as a running mate in 2023. Does it look like the year that we could have gotten it right? If not, 2027, do we have a possibility of getting it right as a people?
No,
I doubt 2027.
Why?
Quite frankly, I'll come back to that. But your question is spot on, but could even be more so. 2023 was not exactly there. 2015 was there, but not just to get the election, but to get the right leadership. 2015 was when Nigeria was disappointed, was when Nigeria was let down. 2015 was when we realized that some people are in Nigerian politics for the wrong reasons. Here is a government, no names called, given power easily, not even going to court against them. Took 6 months to form the government, and then corruption started afresh. Insecurity took new dimensions and everything. Your question, as good as it was, is that was 2023 or 19 or 15 the time that Nigerian leadership would have begun to answer their names? Good leaders begin to Nigerian politics produce good leaders. When in 2015 we thought it was good leadership produced, we came to realize it was indeed bad leadership produced.
That was when Buhari came into power.
I don't want to call
So
names.
you thought,
the
facts are there that when you mention the year,
I know, okay.
So it's a fact that you thought that a lot of Nigerians were disappointed. The Buhari government came with a lot of hopes and expectation. That's what you meant. Nigerians were disappointed.
Absolutely.
Was there something that Buhari could have done? I mean, coming with that huge expectation, someone that had run for the fourth time and won the election, running and hoping that he's going to make Nigeria better. What would you say was a problem? Was it an issue of lack of preparedness, or the fact that there were no intentions of good governance?
Do you really want me to say it?
Absolutely.
May God forgive all of us, especially the departed. I did mention that some people were in the game for the wrong reason. And I think we're not far from the truth in that regard. Here was a gentleman that was retired from the army, removed from power at the age of 42. No trade to his name. So the first thing to do, of course, after coming out from the 3-year detention and everything, politics. When during the Abacha time, the arch enemy of Abacha, so become friends with this one, get an appointment, and when they got that appointment, it was a different story from the leadership of 84, 85. There was no longer truth, there was no justice. It was corruption and corruption and corruption. Everybody knows how corrupt that government was. Up to now, there is money still being claimed by the federal government of Nigeria, and this is a statement of facts, I'm saying. 2003 happened, and then it all became about party contribution, and then the ecosystem around this individual became all about party contribution, political campaign contributions. It happened again in 2007, 2011, and then 15. Now, what I'm saying is that the ecosystem around the individual you're talking about, which I didn't want to mention, were in the whole game for the wrong reason. Without party contributions, that ecosystem would starve. So when they got power in 2015, It was like
The number one food for regular BMs, huh? Okay, let's see.
Fastest way to clear out stuck poop.
Man.
so when they got power in 2015, it was like wolves finding it so easy, and then corruption started afresh.
But this
And
were,
insecurity. But look, this is very important.
I mean, there are people,
I want
right,
to change the topic.
who were in that 2015, the league of those who came into power in 2015. They are in the ADC now, saying that they want to fix Nigeria. What are your thoughts about that?
They are deceiving us.
The ADC.
Yes.
I thought
Not
you were one
just
of them.
No, I'm a Labour Party, for God's sake.
But I thought that
I
you are a Peter Obi man.
I'm a Peter Obi man. I still want Peter Obi to come back in Labour Party, contest 2023 and 2027. Those are please, Shil, I know you call it politics today. And I know we're doing politics. There are more fundamental issues I want to talk about. Even this Buhari case that I talked about, you led me into discussing it. I don't want to. There are more important things. What do we really have? I'm not asking the questions. So I cannot ask myself questions and answer them. But now, look, what's going on in Nigeria? What's going on? What's happening with the Fourth Republic? The armed forces that we cried about, the whole world cried about, actually spent money to bring in democracy, suppressed their own desires to bring in democracy. What is happening with this democracy? What's happening to the Fourth Republic? It's more important for me to discuss this than to discuss.
So if you look at what is going on in the present Nigeria, and you imagine that either you belong to Labour Party, ADC, PDP, or APC, at the end of the day, Nigeria is Nigeria, and we need to care for the well-being of our dear nation. The trajectory of first and foremost of our economy.
Yes.
Are we on the right track? Are we possibly or likely to have be in the right shape of mind in getting things right?
Brilliant question. One of my professors at Harvard Business School, in fact, the director himself, on a goodbye note, he said to me, but I want you to be more patient and tolerant about the way you will be misunderstood because of the way you present. And what you work on in your mind is usually not the typical. I have put that at the back of my mind. Apparently, it's not just the only one who said it. You spoke about the economy, economic orientation of a young nation way back in 1960, becoming independent from the British Empire that found oil and gas, agric potentials, solid mineral potentials and everything, but then a complicit public system. Now, this is what I have been seeing in the last, not just saying doing. You go to a doctor, for example, out of 100 ailments, he needs to be 100% sure the particular ailment he's going to treat you for is your problem. Otherwise, you have a bigger problem. A factor of 10,000. Out of 10,000, you need to pinpoint what really is our problem now. And I think what Nigerians are not used to hearing. On the governance side, I told you it was electoral fraud. On the economy side, it is procurement. It sounds strange. I can see how surprised you are. Why am I saying this?
And that's in the heart of the civil service.
That is at the heart of the nation itself. Development does not exist in nature. You have to make it. To make it means you have to procure, you have to buy it. Efficiency comes into question. The insecurity that we're facing, if you spend $1 billion on security and you get $50 million worth of security, you would definitely have insurgency in the northeast, banditry in the northwest. You would. Where is the balance of 95%? In the pockets of political, they have served political group and individual interests. This is procurement. Let me tell you something so basic because of lack of time. Everybody knows the story. David on Goliath. Everyone knew it was a lost battle. But how did it happen? David procured the winning formula, the stone. And how did he took time to go and find it, and he kept it. Have we procured our development? Have we procured our future? No. Are we efficient in doing that? No. Why are we not? Corruption. How is this corruption happening? Weak procurement. Why is there weak procurement? Personal interest, group interest, political interest, electoral interest.
Transactional way of life.
Thank you. Now, do you have leaders who will be able to remove these interests? Yes. Willpower. I, for one, I knew in 2023, Peter Obi and I were willing to do that.
And you have the formula to be able to fix
We
that.
have the formula to do that.
Give me a moment, Senator.
Yes.
We've gone on a break, and when we come back, more on the right path that Nigeria needs to tread. Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed will be back with us.
Wow.
Watch what milk does to your eyes.
Hey,
Take a
hey.
look at these 2 retina scans.
Hey.
Look sharp.
Now, wow.
Datti Baba-Ahmed will be back with us, everyone. Continues. Thank you so much indeed for your time tonight. I mean, there's going to be a lot. One has to be methodic and strategic in the issue you raise in fixing the procurement problem that we have in Nigeria. But beyond that is the realization of a people that there is a goal, which is Nigeria. It does look like we are largely divided. And a people divided, or a nation divided, can never see development.
Thank you, Shun.
How do we mend the divided fiber of our nation?
Some people call it educated. They said the people are not educated. And while I will not outrightly disagree, I keep saying that you don't need to be educated to know the difference between right and wrong.
Absolutely.
I went to the extent of like breaking down what it was. And what I come up with is some kind of a pyramid. I'm sorry I'm not being academic, but because it is my way of life, I can take a minute or two here to discuss it. At the rock bottom is basic literacy of a society or of a nation. Just above it, you have awareness, civic awareness. Then above it, social enlightenment. Above it, you have what we call education. And above it, you have what we call professionalism. And this is the way almost all societies are structured. What is desirous is that there be no gap. If you take the society for a square, that all of that square should be filled by the percentage of population that are literate, aware, enlightened, educated, and professional. But I mean, you can't afford to have historically. There is a small number of medical doctors, engineers, architects, PhD holders, and all that. You know, you can't have 100% of the population, and that's why it goes up as a pyramid. The actual point you're talking about is that level of civic awareness. How literate is the Nigerian society to unite? Not very good. So you see, you are challenged to even the very next level of how civic aware is the Nigerian society to unite. And it is very close to the fundamentals of democracy that I've been wanting to talk about. Let's go back in time and let's open up the conversation. In the 80s and 90s, when the Western world was calling on African and Caribbean and some Asian countries, not just calling, sometimes to the extent of sanctions and all that, for them to democratize. Put that on one side, and then contrast with the very stable, peaceful, and prosperous countries of the Middle East, the monarchies. Most American presidents, after becoming president, among the first place they go is the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, and all the rest are monarchies. You reported it. Donald Trump was there. There wasn't a single democracy. I plotted on a graph the stability and the type of government. This was in 2022. And in the Middle East, all the monarchies are stable and prosperous and peaceful. All the either dictatorship or military or something else were under occupation of militias. All of the Middle East without exception. Africa, Nigeria inclusive, had to swallow that pill. It was a sweet pill, turning out to be very bitter, I regret to say. Democracy is sweet. The arguments behind it.
This is the easiest hack in 2025 to clean your dog's teeth.
Man, are you listening?
Democracy is sweet. The arguments behind it are sweet. But democracy is also delicate. And democracy is for the people who can't practice it. Now, let me finish. I'm not giving you a lecture. Let me finish.
I was going to ask if democracy is making us look good, if at the end of the day we're getting the kind of democracy that we're employing in our polity, if it's working for us or not.
Thank you. Let me just finish before you cut me. Where was I?
Sorry. The pill that we swallowed.
It was a sweet pill coming out with very, very bitter consequences. Somebody out there, including those who called on Nigeria, that you must adopt democracy, which I agree. If we go back in time, I love democracy. I want it, but we have to practice it. Now, of the people, for the people, by the people, what is missing there, Shion? What kind of people? The people divided that you're talking about? And that's why I kept saying that if you cannot practice democracy, democracy is not for you.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that we should stop practicing democracy today. What I'm saying is that we must practice it. And it is not rocket science. It's not impossible to practice it. The first thing we should do is that our electoral system must produce the leaders that are elected by the people. Not the kind of election we saw in 2023, where after promising world leaders like Thabo Mbeki that I will come and correct everything in the morning, you sneak 4 a.m. Never happened in the history of the world. 4 a.m. to go and declare a government that is still misruling us today. The second perspective is that are the Nigerian people able to demand their rights, protect their rights, extract the dividends of democracy? Regrettably, no. And I think that is what you rightly but simplistically put as divided. Now, maybe in the Middle East, they realized their temperament, their history, their everything is not consistent with. So, won't start in the first place. It is better to have a responsible dictator, what they call rulers, to lead them. Because the beginning of peace and prosperity is a good leader. The beginning of chaos and disaster is a bad leader.
I have to wrap up, and I have to wrap up, and I'm looking at the issue of corruption.
Yes.
And maybe in one sentence, how do you think we can stop it?
Procurement.
That you mentioned earlier.
Yes. Maybe you don't know this. Way back in 1999, we're not talking of politics now. You are asking somebody who is deeply involved. I was behind the documents that led to what you see today as BPP. Yeah. So you're asking me what I know. Well, I'm not claiming to know more than anybody, but the evidence is there.
When we handle it well, when we do it well, we will rid our nation of corruption.
Just mark what I said. Development does not exist in nature. You have to make it.
All right.
You have to buy your security. You have to buy your peace. You have to create your prosperity. And if you are deliberately wasteful in doing that, like we are, kilometer of road, bed space in hospitals, the public institutions, universities that we know. For example, way back in 2010, 2011, somebody creates a university with 2.5 billion, and somebody else in government is starting a public university with 10 billion in a temporary site. These are all procurement issues. So that is corruption. Yeah. And let me repeat, when you have leaders that remove personal, group, and political interests from governance, then you are beginning to fight corruption.
So
now, what happens now is intrinsically, Nigerian leaders come in by default, and Nigerian people seem to have accepted it. Once you have taken power over the Nigerian state, give the contracts the way you want them, share the oil wells the way you want them, make the appointments the way you want them. Do it, and no Nigerian will come out to oppose you on that. All right. And this is not democracy. In fact, even the parliamentarians are silenced through different means, including threat of not being re-election and many other things. And those of us who are not in parliament, we see all sorts of threats to our personalities, to our own persons, to our own businesses, and all that. All right. Yeah.
We need to go now. But would you be contesting in 2027?
Good question. If Nigeria is still around, and there is an electoral system to follow, my love for Nigeria is undying. Mark that. I will appropriately associate with the groups and individuals I think are like-minded, and will try to rescue Nigeria.
But you would like to still run with Peter Obi?
Absolutely.
But if it's not coming to Labour Party, you are not willing to leave the Labour Party.
If you had heard what I was saying on air 2 months ago, there are 2 individuals I will succumb to. The first one has not said so. I will not say it on his behalf. The second one is Peter Obi. I'm always with Peter Obi until he decides not to.
Who is the first person?
I just told you that it's not my place to say it. Sooner
you're not asking him, but at least he has a name, he has an identity.
He has an identity.
Is that Rotimi Amechi?
No.
All right.
But Rotimi Amechi is a good guy. He's a good person.
You can deputize him.
By the way, why do you think I have to be a deputy?
No, because there is an arrangement that you followed, which meant that you deputize the arrangement.
Yeah.
So that's why
But don't keep looking at me as a deputy, please. All right. Yeah, but Rotimi Amechi is good. Then you can forgive all past. He's one of those you can forgive because I think he's someone that can always adapt.
All right.
Peter Obi is always welcome. I'm still paying a heavy price for going to call for unity in Labour Party, and I'm not regretting, and I'll remember it. I want to unite Labour Party, let him come back. The ADC and stroke coalition people over-assumed that by just mentioning we're going to form a coalition, everybody should not ask any question, just come in. I will not be one of those. I will ask the right questions, and I want you to give me the right answers before you convince me to go and repeat the same. Look, removing a government is no problem. As big as you see Tinubu is, as big as you see him, he can be defeated. Easily, he can be removed. Do you understand? Yeah. That's not the problem. The problem is what is going to follow. And I don't want us to repeat 2015.
Exactly.
Form the coalition, deceive the whole world that here is a credible government that's coming, and then bring in the worst government Nigeria has ever seen.
Senator Datti Baba-Ahmed, thank you so much indeed for your time today. I appreciate it.
Wow. Guys. Wow. Oh my God. I don't know. There's nothing else to add though. Ahmed Datti has said it all. I wonder what people's take is with regards to his stance. He's not leaving Labour Party. I don't blame him. I can never blame this man for saying it. Because even the ADC, they are not even doing the opposition very well. So many points, so many opportunities for them to come against this government. So many materials. T-Pain is globe-trotting all over the world. Nobody's saying anything. What's it called? This whole incident with Peter Obi's son come out. Nobody's saying anything. No opposition. See meat, free meat. Just like, what's his name? Barrister Darlington said in the earlier video when I came out earlier. Is exact. This is, see, you go grab the meat when they give you. I don't know who they talk to, these people. Barrister Darlington, somebody's not supposed to hold Barrister Darlington, say, oh yeah, come and be spokesman for us. I'm telling you, see food everywhere. When you go take drag these people, none of them. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm short of words, to be honest, because Ahmed Datti has said it all. You can't fault him for anything that he said. You can't. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Oh, here I am on a Friday. Here I am, oh, keeping to my word. Exactly, Michael. Sharp man. Sharp. See interview now. Brilliant. Just they drop all in points. They explain to you. He not even they wasting time. They talk about INEC, whatever. He's not even bothered. He doesn't want to be bothered by it. Because it's like, if Nigeria is still remaining, is it not obvious? Shebi, I keep telling you, I say, if I wake up tomorrow and I hear say Kasala don't boss for Nigeria, I won't be surprised. Because the government, by the way, is Oduduwa government. Can we term it properly? Because the Oduduwa Republic is being attained at the expense of everyone in that conclave called Nigeria. So if anything busts tomorrow, I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised. Meanwhile, NLC has been coming out. We will protest. We will not protest. I never see bunch of useless people like NLC in Nigeria. They know direction. They don't know what the work that they are supposed to be doing. It's crazy. Tracy, did you listen to the interview? Ahmed Datti's interview. What are your thoughts on it? Tell me. What will be your thoughts? Chai! Nigeria. See, this one don't come out, they threaten. I am landlord in ADC. Coalition will collapse completely in September. It's true. Who are we replacing the T-Pain with? Who are we replacing him with? Not be to remove government, not to replace am with credible one. See 10 years of people's lives wasted. On top of it, the man kpai. They see they honor the man. Ah, God. I beg. I say I don't want to talk politics, so, but yeah. Politics has become me. Anyway, politics literally determines whether you live or kpai. So it is as important. It is very important. There's no way around it. See Yaradua Pikin, see the advice when they give. I plan for them.
My other uncle, do you know what it feels like when everyone knows your father's name, but nobody knows yours?
Benedetta, welcome.
My other uncle, late Sheikh Musa Adua. My dad, Senator Abdulaziz Yaradua. I grew up in a family where the name already carried weight. But here's the truth. Their name doesn't automatically make me anything. If I don't build myself, I'll just be another shadow living off their reputation. And that's what I want you to realize. Your father worked for his name. You can't hide behind it. You have to build yours. Within the next 24 hours, take one step that makes your name stronger. Whether it's discipline in your habits, committing to your goals, or building your skills. Because at the end of the day, people might respect your father's name, but they will only remember yours if you put in the work. Remember, nobody is coming to save you. It's on you.
And na Yaradua pikin, no. Na Yaradua pikin be that. His interview was top notch, but there was nothing to add. Nothing, no words, nothing else to add. The NLC top brasses have all been bought. Yep, they are flying up and down, going for one seminar to the other. They were bought after that first shutdown protest when T-Pain spent 2 billion in sending them to Switzerland. Yep, on an 8-day trip. They went there to open Swiss accounts. Michael, as if you did there. Hey, God, I bet. And the hear say Kwara State no dey exist again. So it has been overrun by Fulani headsmen. Is that true? Who knows the gist about this one? Michael said they went, as if Michael was there. Michael, you bought the flight with them. He said they went there. They when T-Pain gave them 2 billion, they went to Switzerland, they went to open Swiss account. Were you there? Were you in the bank with them? Oh my god. Hey, Oriyomi, welcome. Oh, Temi, Eyan Temi, welcome. See am. Oh, Nigeria. Meanwhile, Kano State government, they give amnesty to 718 repentant thugs. And una say make wetin dem dey call am terrorism end. E cannot. Very soon, Kano State, nobody go remain for there. Nigeria. Meanwhile, shout out to my Governor Gavin Newsom. Momo, I see am dey battle with our tea for here. Serious battling. Make I no talk too much. This my small account and I dey manage. I dey follow my governor bumper to bumper. The man, I think he's going to be the next candidate for the Democratic Party. I'm guessing. I don't know, but the guy is taking it all. But he's doing a phenomenal job with California. A lot of people are satisfied with him, So we'll see about that. I'm telling you, Michael go follow negotiate the Swiss account. The way he talk like say he did there, he sit down. He na even be the bank manager for the Swiss bank. Hey. Now sweet deductions we dey do. Dem come back come dey talk rubbish about not being able to protest because T-Pain promised to increase minimum wage if they allowed him increase fuel prices. Don't mind these stupid people. Suspected armed herders invade Imo village, kill vigilante leader. Others are missing. Oh, God, I beg you. Obasanjo says, expressed concerns that Nigeria's judiciary has become deeply compromised. Well, Obasanjo, now you be the forebearer of all that one now. All these fashion designers for Nigeria, when they make clothes for African Americans, very soon they go corner these people when designers for Nigeria. Very, very soon they go corner them because they've been eyeing the designs that Nigeria has been bringing out. Okay, so I just tell now very soon they'll come be like those artists and those music artists when we get. They go they employ them, maybe they make clothes for them. And some of these people when no get sense, they go sell out their own culture and tradition in the process too. Who I be?
More than 90% of the persons who you point out in what is the ADC today were either in the PDP or the APC itself yesterday. Rotimi Amechi will come out and be preaching the gospel of how to save Nigeria. It is the Nigerian people who can change this situation.
Well, Rotimi Amechi said he knows how to win against Tinubu.
To win to do what? That's the question. When they talk about coalitions, the first question I'm asking, and I asked the same question even of the candidate that I supported in 2023, and that I'm likely to be supporting if I'll be involved in the political process in 2027. What do you want to do if you gain the power? You want to know what? Look, Saints are not going to come and save Nigeria. Let me just deal with that ADC issue.
So there's no
it's still Nigerians that will save Nigeria.
Exactly.
But the question is this: whether you are in the ADC or in the Labour Party or the AAC or any party for that matter, what does that change mean? You want Tinubu gone? I want him gone as well. We wanted Buhari gone. Buhari went, but what replaced him? Another disaster. Anybody waiting for 2027 has already lost 2027, because I guarantee you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the INEC as it is today, because it's the same Yakubu that is there. And if Yakubu leaves tomorrow, whoever is going there will still be nominated by this person that was returned by Yakubu. An alliance between politicians will not do anything to move the needle. Tinubu is not going anywhere because politicians found alliances. He will remain in that place and we will all continue to cry until 2031. Nothing will happen. He is a man very at home with impunity. He has no problem with it.
Implying that no matter what the coalition does,
if that coalition does not connect with the Nigerian people to the point where the people themselves are desirous of change and they are willing to stand behind their votes, nothing will change. In 1993, we didn't have IRF. There was no beavers. But we had free and fair elections because the people were tired. They wanted change. Even though it was subverted, they stood behind their vote and we all knew the result. In 2027, that can only happen if the people are connected to the struggle for change.
Una hear? To yeah, exactly. They go begin patent the designs. Your head dey there, Michael. I don't know whether these designers they listen to anybody. I don't know who they listen to. I don't know whether they educated enough to understand how the world be. If they like, maybe they allow them collect their designs, patent them. Ish. Correct now, everybody need to educate themselves. I was there in the spirit. My ancestors showed me their accounts, but not the numbers. Oh my goodness. Who know this TikTok? I mean, this content creator Zik Aloma. Is it Zik Aloma? Right? The guy say he won't sell in Benz because of Nigerian police. Mona, yeah.
I want to sell my Benz, not because I am broke, but because of Nigerian police. How can you people stop me more than 5 times in one day? Or Guinea, coming out from my house, entering the road before that pedestrian traffic light. That the police where they stay, they no be here. They stopped me. By my left, by my right, they jumped into my car. Let's go to the station. Go to the station for what? The next thing he said, let me see your tin permit. I showed tin permit. They said it's fake. It's fake. I'm showing you tin permit from your website. I went to the mainland for capturing. They still claim this. I said, what? Let's go. Getting to their police station. I wanted to enter the main police station. They said, no, I should go behind. Why are we going behind? Ha! As I came down from my car, everybody was shouting, Aloma, Aloma, Aloma. It's like they notice that people know me. I might not be that scammer or oh boy, or fraudster. They think I am. You know that I wear cap, wear earring. The next thing they called an Oga from, I think that Ajibe police station, that Aja one. They called an Oga from inside the station to come and meet somebody outside. So the Oga, I think he realized that a lot of people knew me because some people don't even gather to maybe to build celebrity where they see now, normal Lagos thing. So I think he was not careful. He now said, yeah, let's enter the police station. He now took me, he was not walking me behind. He was not trying to be jovial. Maybe seeing that I might not actually be that fraudster he thought I was. Do. He thought I was recording myself. He now said, "Why am I recording?" He would charge me and say, "Yeah, let's go to the station so that you charge me." He took me to the higher Oga. The other Oga said, "Ah, no, we are friends now." Before you know, they let me go. I just cut it short. I stayed for almost over 30 minutes. Going to Aja Bridge, another set of police stopped me. I should come down in the middle of under Aja Bridge. How? Luckily, the other colleague knew me. Na comedian, leave and make it go. After the bridge again, going to VGC, another one stopped me. Let me see your papers. The driver says blah 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 blah. Hey, finishing what I'm doing, returning back the opposite side of the first people that stopped me. Another police stopped me again. I was like, no, I'm not driving this Benz again because of course all my papers are complete, everything is complete. But you guys I'm tired. You guys are wasting my time. Please, what can we do about Benz? Please, it's not only Benz. It's not only Benz that can commit crime. Because as it seems now, I can easily get away with committing crime with a small car. Maybe I will keep in my hair for a small Corolla. They will not know. It's not only Benz. Please, who wants my Benz? I'm tired. Please, I'm tired. The stopping is too much and tiring and exhausting. That's why I almost never drive my Benz. Please, I want to give out my Benz. Please, I'm tired. Ah, God. I want...
Hey! To drive luxury car, me I no even know as people take dey do am. Country wey be say everywhere you look na hunger everywhere, you go dey drive those type of cars. Anyway, na the Lagos way. What do I know? If Nigeria never tire you, no be because of Benz, e go tire you. Hey, God abeg o. Una know say anyway I see Barrister Darlington, I dey pause make I play. So
Against it. If you look at the people that are joining ADC now, they are making a very big inroad against APC, and that is why APC is jittery. Okay. They never believe and they never thought that such caliber of people will join ADC. APC never thought of it, including original members of APC that are joining ADC today. They never believe that it will happen, but it's happening. So this thing is making them jittery. That's why they're always talking about ADC, trying to demarcate them, trying to use propaganda. Do they think that Nigerians are foolish? At least before you are going to market your party, you will tell us all the good things Nigerians are enjoying from you. Tell us. Wicked that is talking. Let him tell us those things that will make Nigeria not to look for alternative. They couldn't say that. They are just talking and insulting everybody. I was expecting the Wicked to tell us that, look, you can see what we have done in 2 years. Then people say, yes, it's true. This party is good. Why are we leaving them? But there is nothing they are going to market. Nothing. Practically nothing. So why do they think that Nigerians will continue to wait for them? That is the question here. So ADC should not listen to APC and their propaganda. It is over. No matter what they say now, Nigerians have made up their mind.
Okay.
Yes.
abeg, we need to get am right too. Not be just to comot Tinubu. I agree with Ahmed Datti. Shows you that the police are not coordinated. That is why we have security. Absolutely. One side of the road stop you. You dey come back again. The other side stop you. No sense, nothing. They work for different oga. By the way, me I been hearing about this wetin dem dey call am. Some footballer wey pass, right? I don't know, something Rufai when he passed. They say somebody now came out and said shame on the federal government. They celebrated Super Falcons, Tigres to score cheap points, but can't celebrate a legend. So the man passed away, and apparently they said Taribo West prayed for T-Pain, prayed very heavily. They even put the video there where he was praying. Nigeria. Oh, this gege, everybody dey enter gege school. I no understand. Wetin the guy dey teach? Wetin he know? Na professor? Peter Rufai, exactly, that's his name. They say he recently passed. Eh? But how wetin una think sha about this election, this 2027? Wetin una dey see? How una dey feel am? You know, what's your feeling about it with everything that's going on? Because to be honest, I don't know what to say. The whole thing don't tire me. Like, all I just want to do is just wait and see what happens in 2027. But of course, it has to be the right thing, right? You guys know Lege Miami. Is it Lege? Yeah, Lege Miami. I think he he does matchmaking for people on TikTok, I think, or Instagram. So now, right, he's demanding 30% of the first salary from 100 people he assisted in finding employment. Mona, listen.
Let me help your career. First of all, you know that people like you, they are looking for a job as well. So it's people like you that searching you, that ask you to send your CVs, that reply in thousands of graduates that are looking for job. All those ones, who is going to pay them? How are they going to pay off? I'm using my platform for you people. So you that they are looking for a job, they are helping to look for a job. So all those ones, who's going to pay them? I've used my platform for you, madam. If you are really looking for a job, go and do your interview. Okay? And secure the job. You understand? Thank you. That's the reason why. God bless you. To come out and tell them all the word. I'm not sure if it's needful, but if you want it automatically, I will give you what you want. Thank you, madam. What are you? Emo. Lege mami. Send me voice.
Mr. Lege, I didn't know why you sent this VM to my DM and deleted it afterwards. Secondly, I feel like you don't get my points. Let me break it down. Murayo, I am not saying that paying 30% from our first salary after you get us a job is a bad thing to do. No, it is not bad. My point is, why didn't you come out straight to the public? Why are you pushing a false narrative? Why are you hiding that part of it? You said in your previous video, you said you secured a job for 100 Nigerian youths, and only 8 of them went for the interview. But you didn't add the part that you were the one who asked them to pay 30% of their first salary to your organization. You need to make it clear, straight, and make people understand. Why are you hiding that part of it? It's not a bad thing to do, fine. But you didn't tell the public that part of it. You just came out and say, Nigeria, you are lazy. Nigeria, they don't want to work, blah, 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 blah. But you're not saying that you asked them to pay 30% of their salary to your organization, which is understandable. But let the public know. You are the one who is friend with Sheyi Tinubu and so many dignitaries in Nigeria. So wow. How do you want them to view us? What perception of us do you want them to have in them? I hope you understand what I'm saying now. The 30% you are trying to get from us isn't a bad thing. I understand that your organization, your people working for you will get paid and all of that. Fine. But why not telling the public all of these things? You're just saying that you got us a job, we don't want to work. But why don't we want to work? There's a reason behind this. Why? The thing is, the 72% that they come for the interview, they didn't agree with your terms and conditions. That is why they didn't come for the interview. Make it clear. Not just they are lazy, they don't want to work, you got them a job, they don't want to do it. It doesn't work that way. Make it clear. How do you want other people to be viewing us? You are spoiling us for people, tarnishing our image, saying different things about us. We are lazy, we are this, we are that, and then they feel like they get a bang, they didn't do the work because they are lazy. Without letting them know the main thing behind this thing you call laziness. I feel like you should address the public and not come to my DM. You should address the public and let them know the exact truth about this matter. Let them know you asked them to pay 30% of their salary to your organization. 8% agreed and came for the interview. The remaining 92 did not agree because they are not fine with the terms and conditions and they didn't come. It's as simple as that. You don't have to make it look like you got them a job for free and they didn't come for it. It doesn't work that way. It's not possible. So I don't have any issue with you. I just feel like you should address the public and let them know. You have so many people on your I don't know, looking at your videos, and you are saying that kind of thing to them and making them feel like truly Nigerians are lazy. Even the one that intend to help us to do things for Nigerian youth, we feel like, after all, Lagos said that they are lazy, they won't do the work. It doesn't work that way. So please, I feel like you should address the public and not come into my DM to say all of these things. Because after sending this VM to me, he deleted it. I don't know why you did that though. But please, that is my point. Thank you.
Come with me to
Hi! Is 30% not even a... First and foremost, when did people start paying people money for them to help them secure a job? Nigeria done bad. So this legend now is using that one to enrich himself. That's what he's doing. You want to collect 30% from people who are looking for job. Nigeria. So that legend now go there because he get connection with Tinubu Pikin. He want use and take make money. You see as Nigeria, you see as these people they do themselves. I tell una say na Oduduwa government na we dey. They don't achieve their Oduduwa Republic at the expense of every one of us for that Nigeria. And they talk am, I don't hide mouth talk. That's what is happening. Every position is occupied by someone from the West. Look at him now, because he has the contact with these people. He's charging young people first salary wey be say even the parents when train them for school, they suppose they give something culturally. You want collect the 30%. Can you imagine? Hard Desire, welcome. You feel say okay, wait. Okay, the goalkeeper of 94 Nations Cup winners and 94 World Cup. Okay. Tracy, you say you feel say ADC they dribble Tifnubu. Okay. Gege na former 419er wey use the same sense wey Igbo guy wey pass this 7-year apprentice in business take focus and buy hotel and come become popular because he dey do men versus women online abadabidi. Lege Miami, criminal in high places. I won't be surprised. Nigerians will still pay. That is the... Can you see the way the girl was talking? The girl said, fine, no problem. 30% is not too much. Hey, God. Nigeria. Is it right for him to be doing this? I'm glad that the girl has called him out publicly. I really am. Maybe it will make people his friends in high places will caution him. Who knows whether they will caution, whether they have caution in their dictionary, we will not know. You are demanding 30% for helping young people look for job. As hard as Nigeria is, see wickedness in high places. Tinubu they wait in just thinking of how ADC and Peter Obi no one commit as they expected. What is he offering for people to pay 30% to his organization? 30% is a lot. Exactly. How much is the salary? And you know how they start off people in Nigeria? It's slave salary they give you. Slave. You can barely do anything with it. I just hope them go fit remove am easy breezy. I hope so too. It's been happening and still. Are you serious? Hard Desire. This is my first time of seeing it too. Wow. And people will still pay. Legen Asheyi of they are coming for my father. Not be this same Legen Miami where VDM yes, Naim. When VDM rubbish earlier this year, yeah, VDM challenge him to spelling bee and the guy run. I'm telling you, can you imagine? I could they find job for people. Ignorance na bad thing, and these ignorant young people na dey pay the money. The 8 people wey pay the money, they no get sense. Ignorance. The 90% wey no pay get sense. How you go dey look for work? You depend on your salary. You know the peasant amount wey dey pay people when you just dey start off for Nigeria. You wan go give people when the parents wey dey train you all this year, nothing go reach their hand. He's learning from the best. Exactly. He's learning from T-Pain. He's learning from the Tifnobus. Exactly. It's sad though. It's terrible. Ha! Wow. Kai. They said terrorism financiers are known, but they are protected. Ex-army GOC. My people, I beg, what do you guys want to talk about? I think I'm done. I'm done. If there's any other thing you guys want to talk about, make we address them for you. Make I call them early night. Remi Werekpe. Naija don become place where people dey use what they don't have to give what they are not entitled to give. Job seeking na fraud for Naija most times. Exactly. Do you know what I also found out? I hear say for social media, if you are based in Nigeria, they don't dey pay you. They don't pay you. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, they don't pay you. So most of the people that you see that are subscribed to all those TikToks and all of them, right? Maybe they have family, or they actually have people who help a bunch of people to subscribe so that they can create their content, and when they make money, it is the person that created that account that takes a percentage of it and sends them the rest. Are you guys aware? Did you guys know that? Omo. Kai! It's very crazy what's going on in Nigeria. Money when TikTok, when people they make bank, they make money. All over. So now person went, so I could they wonder how, what's his name? How Pella and the rest of them. So they must have people abroad. Is that how it works? For me, I heard they don't pay them. Is that true? Guys. You're hearing it for the first time. Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody was telling me in Nigeria, like they don't pay them, that what they do, they have somebody who, it's almost like a business that the person runs. So he opens a large number of accounts for people, content creators. So they create those contents in that person's account, right? So when they get paid, the person is the one who, the money comes into this person's account, because now PayPal does not work in Nigeria. So you can't even tie your account to it. Do you understand? So they don't even, it's crazy. Hey, God. Nigerians are locked out too. Government, they do it own. Outside that, they squeeze Nigerians. It's crazy. I mean, I'm like, really? I couldn't believe it. I was like, so how is Pella doing it? So that means that Pella has somebody that opened the account for them, and they are running their accounts through that person. Wow. Omo. I tell una say Burkina Faso don ban target malaria project funded by BG. I tell una earlier, and open philanthropy. E don ban am. The guy say lie, e ain't happening here. Oh. Would you do you guys think that Ahmed Datti is speaking PO's mind? What do you guys think? Guess what? The Kwara local council chairman, Yusuf, he said communities must lead fight against terrorists before government can intervene. So now they are putting it now on the shoulders of the citizens to fight terrorism before the government can intervene. I don't think that's true because most of them are paid in dollars in their dollar account. Really? You don't think so? Don't quote me, but you can open an account in Africa, but the CPM is next to nothing. So if you want to make some money, get someone in. Exactly, that's what the person said. Tracy, can you see that? That's what the person said. They said you have to get, that's exactly what the person told me. Like, they had to go and find out because they're trying to create, account. They had to go and find out from the person. The person said that the CPM, what's CPM, please? I beg, Muna, what's CPM? So if you want to make some money, get someone in the West. Exactly. That's what the person said. Her desire, yes, so the social media in Nigeria is different from the Western. Bam. Here's another person here. I have had someone reach out to me to open an account for them, and I said no. Exactly. For me, it's because of I can't do it for anyone for tax concerns. I can't. Because they'll see you, they make all this money. The tax is when they pay. Right? And I no fit. I just don't want the problem. You dey see am, Tracy? Exactly. Datti Ahmed na the blonde but sharp other side of Peter Obi. Okay. So you said don't hear am too her desire. I could say, wow, that is wild. So this is what happens. So no wonder. That's why I say ADC has been strategic with Datti. All is a game. Okay. Will they watch? Guys, Mona, who never like? I beg, double tap the screen to like. Oh, double tap, double tap, double tap. Only one ethnic group in Nigeria just dey cause destruction for they carry out terrorism against the rest of the tribes. Cost per meal, which is cost per 1,000 ad impressions. Okay, interesting. I suppose know that one, no, as a social media person. Let's see. Tete, there's a lot that happens that influencers and Nigerians don't see. Wow. The behind the scene is crazy. Are you for real? When I heard, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. So this is happening in Nigeria. Ha! Man, they deprive Nigerians. So you no be diaspora, you no be desperate YouTuber like most Nigerians. I am embarrassing for your behalf. Man, the way I take enter this YouTube, when I enter, I don't even know. I had my YouTube channel for years. I didn't know what to do. I just created it. I just left it. I didn't know what to do with it. It was, I think, COVID. Now COVID bring me out. After you work, I was like, okay, what can I just now so I did enter, and I know they look all those 1,000. You must. I know everything. Just I just dey do my thing, and then I got my 1,000 subscribers, and then just started building on that. You know. Not do you know somebody actually reached out to me, some guy, I think whether na France e dey based or na Nigeria, or these people when they dey use foreign numbers, you think say the guy reached out to me and said that he wants to know how I'm able to get audience to my channel. So I was like, what do you mean audience? And now he now said, yeah, that he wants to know. And now I asked him, I said, do you have a YouTube channel? He said yes. I said, what's your YouTube name? He gave it to me. I went to check it out. This guy had like 50,000 subscribers. And I was not like, what are you talking about? You have 50,000 subscribers. What do you mean? How do I get audience? How do I get people on my channel? How do I get them commenting? And I'm like, don't you have 50,000. I see some of your videos. You have good views. What are you talking about? He now said no, that he wants to go live with me, so that I can help him build his hours or something like that. It was kind of fraudulent to me. I was like, you have 50,000 subscribers, for crying out loud. And besides, I don't know you. You're just coming to me and asking me a favor. I don't know you, right? I said I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't know you. I can't go live with somebody I don't know. He now said, no, it's not that serious, that all that I could also, he could come in and just help me and everything. I was not like, help me, I don't need help. I have a lot of help. I don't need help. He's like, no, so that he can go on live, and then people will come and be commenting, and it will be streaming also in his channel. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable. I don't know you, And again, I feel like you already have a hang of it. You already have 50,000 subscribers. That's major. All you have to do is just get on your live and talk about something you like to talk about, whether it's gaming or whatever. And people that like to hear stuff like that will come. This guy insulted me, and he insulted me. He can't cut me off or something like that. And I say, it was weird. It was really weird. It was really, really weird to me. I was like, this is weird. I've never had this type of experience before. And so the guy, because he called me, he wanted to explain. So I was trying to understand what he was trying to do, because as a YouTuber, sometimes people reach out to you to find out how you're doing it, how they can also learn from you. So you give tips. Sometimes I do that for people that I don't even know, right? So when he called, I was willing to, like, okay, I was not even encouraging him, like, just whatever you like, just talk about what you like. And from there, you can just go on live and, share whatever. The guy, as I dey talk, I dey encourage am, I dey tell am say, when I cut am and say, I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable, I don't know you. You don't do politics on your channel, so I don't. The guy just cut me off. He insulted me and cut me off. I was shocked. I was looking at my phone, I was going, I just started to laugh. I said, sure, what just happened? Anyway, that was that. I thought that was weird. Guys, please double tap the screen to like. Double tap. Give me the Friday likes. That's why most Nigerian musicians, especially those who started booming just when social media started paying out, don't own their Oh, that makes sense. They don't own their YouTube and other social media channels. The younger ones don't learn. Okay, that's why they give it to somebody else to run it for them. The guy wanted to color be my subscribers. Really? That's what he wanted to do? Wow. In this life, I've learned not to be desperate for anything or you exactly had desire. That right there, what you just said right there is very, very crucial. In life, I don't care what it is. Is it money? Never, ever. If you're desperate for anything, you will fall for anything. You fall for scammers very easily. You will fall for insincere people very easily. You will fall for dishonest. You will fall for the worst types of people. Desperation is not a good thing at all. I've had people call me and say, Omoye, your channel is still, for the work that you're doing such an amazing job. You should have hundreds of followers and thousands of followers and all of that. I say, how do I do that now? Oh, you have to. I say, I beg. You see, as I did so, just leave. That was a mobile. That was just leave me for where I did. It's okay. I'm all right. I'm not crying. Thank God say not be social media they pay my bills. Maybe if to say na social media they pay my bills, even then I would still not have been desperate because it's not my nature to be desperate. What are they desperate for? Do you understand? So for me, as long as it's working and I'm able to get across my messaging and I'm talking, whoever likes it, I don't like forcing people. My channel is not for you. Please find channel that works for you. I don't like forcing. I don't like begging. I don't like any of that. If at all I do it occasionally, most of the times I even forget to say subscribe. I have to consciously remind myself to say that. And even that, you don't have to subscribe if my type of content doesn't serve you. Please, by all means, there's so many millions of channels. Go and subscribe to those that you enjoy, listening to. You're absolutely right about. In fact, let me pin this your thing. Her desire. You just nail her. Let me pin it. You nail her, man. They get plenty subscribers from collabos, but can't keep their views up because they are not okay. Okay, so there are people who do that. They just go looking for collabos. Interesting. Wow. So they get views from collabos, but they can't keep their views up because they are not Oh, that explains it. I didn't know that. Wow. I didn't know that. I only listened to your channel once and subscribe to me. Oh, God go bless you, Michael. You are my brother now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The ancestors brought you to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate. No, that experience for me was very weird. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what is that about? And then the moment he cut me off, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, why did he just cut me off like that? Here I was giving him, like, encouraging him and everything, even giving him ideas of what he can, do and stuff like that, The guy all cut me up, say, I beg. I said to, no vessel. But me, I know they collabo with people. I don't know anybody like that. Yeah. So T-Pain they call all of now. He say Mona come, Mona return. All the Abroadians. You should return home. Okay? Say Nigeria don't they rise again. It is rising. It don't they rise. It dey rise. So he's begging people, he's on his knees. Please come back home. Yeah, I had desire. I figured because I had the phone. I was like, what the heck just happened? I had no idea what he was talking about. I didn't understand. Anyone has ever reached out to me and say, oh, let's do collabo. None. Like on that, like that. I'm like, what is your content about? And I went to check his channel. He has 50,000 subscribers, but the views were not tallying. You understand? Although he had 50,000 subscribers, the viewership on his channel was not tallying. He was having like 300, sometimes with some views, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, and I'm like, what exactly do you do on your live show? You understand? So it was not like, oh, it's normal. People look for who to collabo with, and then when they collabo, they both generate subscription and views. I'm like, nah. I said all my subscribers are organic. They are there because they want to be there. You understand? I don't look for subscribers. I don't force people to come to my channel. I don't. It's either you like what I'm doing. If you like the truth, if you like the village way of you can receive the truth in the village way. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Okay, like local, no this thing. Sometimes maybe with spree. Sometimes maybe not, right? Then yeah. But if I'm not, still that's fine. There are other people who have different ways of building their own content. And I was just, so it wasn't like, no, it's not a big deal. It happens all the time. People do it all the time. I said, really? I said, it's not my thing. I don't do it. It was like, no, it's not that you don't understand. It's almost like it was trying to force me to do the collab. I'm like, dude, I just said, I do not do that. I don't collaborate with anybody. And besides, we don't do the same content. You're into something else that I don't quite understand. And I don't. For in mind, the guy treat you like say una don dey do. I'm telling you, the guy dey treat me like say he know me. Maybe we don't fair. I never ever talk to him for my life, and decided to break my fragile social media. I don't know what his intentions were, but I was like, well, good luck. As soon as he called me up, I just blocked him because I was like, what kind of, I don't understand that behavior. Oh my goodness. Speaking of paying for jobs, a friend of mine paid $500,000 to get a job for his wife at the hospital. Wait a minute. Her desire. Wait, may I read that again? A friend of yours paid $500,000 to get a job for his wife at a hospital. 2 years and counting and nothing. This is in Nigeria? Her desire, was this in Nigeria? What the hell? 1,500 naira I didn't pay as a final year student in 2010 cost me graduation. Till 2015 I said no more extra year. Wow. Are you serious? No way. Paying to get a job in Nigeria. Wow, things are happening. Oh. That country has gone to the dogs, man. Wow. It's deep, oh. Tracy, I cannot believe it. Paying to get a job? Emil, welcome. Happy Friday. Wow. Hey, I desire this story when you bring come now. Wow. I've never heard it. I've never experienced it. I've never heard it before. How can you graduate from school and then you are paying to get a job? Huh? T-Pain has destroyed Nigeria completely. Between him and Buhari, they have decimated that country. You finished the jollof rice and okra soup last night, and now okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Me, I eat my okra I eat rice with okra sometimes. I like it. Yeah, okra. I make this okra fish soup. I just make it very light, and sometimes I drink it. I like okra a lot, right? Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Welcome to Nigeria jollof rice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wow, how desire. This your story still dey shock me. $500,000 to get a job. How much are they paying her? How much are they paying the wife? If you spend $500,000 to get her a job, how much was the salary from the job? If your friend had invested in 100 boilers 3 years ago with that 500k, they would have been making 100k to 150k everyone. Do you know that that's what I have a relative that is doing egg, is picking up eggs now. He get ready, they go carry eggs, right? Crates of eggs. Literally, before he carry the eggs, so when he go take buy am, reach house, they don't order and finish. They don't order and finish. Hey God, eggs are moving like crazy in Nigeria. Me, I'm even looking to help the person invest. I say maybe I go send her money, make it invest. I'm telling you. I say, he tell me, I come the answer, I say how much, because I say how much your car fit take in bulk. He say in car fit take 700 crates of eggs. In fact, by the time she's picking up the eggs, before she leaves there, they've already ordered everything and they are waiting for more. Exactly. That's what, if to say, planning, thinking ahead. As he said, the pay will be 250K. Advice not to pay. How sure and not to act out of desperation. Desperation. Carry and go where you no know. They pay the woman now. Are they paying his wife now? Do you eat chicken or guinea fowl eggs in Nigeria? We eat chicken eggs and guinea fowl. The people who eat guinea fowl eggs too. Yeah. Honestly, that's my. I want invest in the business. I want give the person money. Make it they take and take they do turnover. The eggs are moving like crazy. Imagine making 100 naira per crate of eggs and you are supplying 1,000 crates per week. Exactly. That's equal to 100K per week gross profit. I'm telling you. I say, wow. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I'm like, are you for real? Say, yeah. Those crates of eggs, as they order them, when they go carry them, they go carry the eggs. When they carry and finish, I think he say one crate now, like, how much is one crate of egg? Oh? I think now 5,000 naira, and I be one crate. Yeah, I think he said now 5,000 naira. You can see. Where it they collect the egg? Oh? Is it 5,000? No. Wait, may I check? 1,500, I think. No. Yeah, 5,000. Now 5,000 they go carry. Yeah, 5,000 naira. 5K. Yeah, that's how much. Yeah? I say, are you serious? She said every time she goes and she buys her crates of eggs, like she in bulk, by the time she's leaving there, the eggs are gone. All she's doing is supplying, just distributing it because they've credited her account. I say, wow. Yeah. Yeah? It's the cheapest price for the crate of egg in southern Nigeria. Yeah. That is crazy. So if you imagine if you have money, if you have money like that, and you are investing it in those eggs, you know how much you'll be making? Even food, restaurant business. You don't even need fancy restaurant. If you feel set up one small place, just they sell food. Because food never goes out of fashion. Just they feed people. Money deal. 5K is the cheapest price for crate of egg, yeah, in Nigeria. Yeah, 5,000. Now 5,000 she they carry the egg, crate of egg. 5,000. And she's making a lot. She's making turnover. Or the turnover. She they make serious turnover for the eggs. Ha! Yeah? I say, are you serious? I say, yeah. By the time she's going to pick up the eggs, they've already ordered it. So all she's doing is just delivering for all her customers. Eggs are in high demand in Nigeria. Yeah? Because people now they see meat buy again now. So now egg be the next thing. I come tell and say, hope when they carry the egg, see no the accident now, maybe it not go break and stuff like that. He say no they break. Oh, as say they carry am. She has a boss. I'm looking to invest in it for, just as a side thing, so she just they put her for my account for Nigeria. Even though the account don't dey dormant too. I never use that account in God knows how long. So I don't know if I make I play this video for now.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I once imagine buying a crate of egg for 5,000 naira, and then you're supplying it at 5,200 per crate. So your friend supplying, say, 700 crates every 2 to 3 days will make 200 times 200 naira times 1.5. That's 300k per week. Expenses 100. See money now. This na better money for Nigeria. Honestly, anybody wey get small money now, make dem just go dey sell eggs. I'm telling you, I dey look to contribute for that process. 200k, that's straight clean money every week. Kai, omo, money dey the thing o. There's a blogger from Adawa that has been detained. His name is Godia, okay, for allegedly criticizing Adamawa local government chairman Akam Jalo on Facebook. Everybody is flexing power in Nigeria. Tabisile, Maria, hey, V from South Africa. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, South Africa. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. They said Peter Rufai's family had to cry just to solicit funds for within their group to bury him. It happened to Stephen Keshi, Rashidi Yekini. I will never advise my son to play for Nigeria. This is according to the coach. What's his name? Taribo West. You saw Yaya Bello. Yep, I played that video earlier, Kene. You came late. I played that video. They tell them, say me they anything when Ododo tell them to do, make it pass am. Even they draw ear for them. He make them sit down for ground like small children. Oh my God.
between failure and success in development is how you prioritize your resources. If you do it rightly, you develop. If you do it wrongly, you fail. Just check, for example, our country today is spending 142 billion to build bus terminal across its 6 geopolitical zone. That is more than the entire budget of the operating budget of 2024 in all your teaching hospitals across all the federal universities, which is below 100 billion. When health is #1 measure of development, who does that? That's madness. That's failure.
You're struggling with IKEA furniture assembly. What do you buy? Which furniture you buy? I know me, I bought a furniture, I ordered a furniture. Actually, it's been sitting down there. I haven't even set it up. I should even try this weekend to set it up. I just left it somewhere. I bought I've been sorry saying I've not even bothered myself to set it up. You know? So my people, if we don't get any other thing to talk about, make we call them early evening. This has been fun as always. I no go see una this una no see me this weekend. I'm taking off this weekend, so until next week. This our soldier friend don't come back. I need to play in video. I dey always like the guy truth.
Officers never like soldier. They never want to like soldier. Say they like soldier.
Oh, your kids dresser. Oh, nice.
Like soldier. When they want
I'm sure they're excited.
Operation to achieve their own aim. That is when you see they will be showing one kind of fake love. The general in the Nigerian army is not different from Delilah who betrayed Samson. The general in the Nigerian army is not different from Judah who pretend Jesus according to the story. The officers of the Nigerian army is not different from the British who try to what? Betray Benin from their land. I know what I'm saying. You say I don't know what I'm saying. Hold what you believe. What I believe is what I believe. What you believe is what you believe. I'm saying for the right socks. We have problems that we are about to conquer. That is why I move revolution. Any person when he stand against the revolution of this country, the betterment of this nation, he talks about me that I don't know what I'm saying. That person are for your pocket. But when the times come, you will see how things they move. I mean they talk on. Don't be say at the rant, but people can say at the rant. Revolution can take 11 years, can take 15 years. Don't worry. You, when you do bad things, if you stay alive, that 15 years coming, they go visit you. It means when they talk about the revolution today, I know they are alive, that 15 years coming, or 20 years coming, there are people when they're there for my back, that are ready for the betterment of this nation. Part of what I'm saying, officers don't ever like soldier. They only like soldier when they want to push you to advance, to achieve their aim. They only like soldier when they want to use you for show of force. How can you call yourself officer? You say you love soldier. You people are you are conducting, or you are conducting a central cooking, no sense feeding. The food when soldier they chop, officer no they chop them. The food when officer they chop, soldier no they fit chop them. Why it go be like that? They say they love soldier. Why it come be say pot when soldier they feed from, officer no they feed from. Their own pot they different. Love they there. And who they work the money? Now soldier they work the money. Where in the history when we say soldier work now from AC to AC? They say no. So they no right time, you don't get any book. Since you don't get any book when we say they say now only officer go the command. Now only officer go fit give order. See one day power go come off on our hand. I they talk am. See the Musa now you they talk to. You went ahead to go and be using innocent guy. Say una want give am 3 million. Make it tell una where I dey. They tell you I be Umaraba. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Listen to me now. I don't have girlfriend. I don't have friends. Like I tell you, if I want to ease myself, I know how to make my contact. So don't think you can tax people. I know you people have been paying people. Nigeria today, make una listen to me. You see this man, CJ Musa, the chief of defense staff, he is paying a lot of people in Lagos, Abuja, Kaduna, Edo State. They are connected together to pay a lot of people to bring me down. But if you pay to bring me down, but I don't receive the situation. CJ Musa, you cannot buy me. I know how many soldiers you don't entice with money to track my phone, to bring me down. I know how many bloggers una pay to they track me, to they bring me down. I know how many. But you people cannot silence me. So how do you expect you train me? Una don't tell me one kind or two techniques. Then I'll come open myself for you people to get me down just like that. If you not fit get me down just like that, even you not go to say I be mumu. So I'm here to warn you. If you don't know the right thing to do, CJ Musa, I know say every of your mission, now wait till you go become, now wait till you go achieve, now be your aim. So people are still respecting you because you hang the rank. Me, I know they respect you because of say you hang the rank. I can never respect you because of rank. When you fail to do this thing, now rank won't save this nation. We need action. Then I talk now. You people are looking for me. And Nigerians, those one when if you're a follower, they think that you are a good person. Don't know that you are dangerous under the green grass. I told that lady when I heard the news. I told her, say, they think that you are a good person. No, you are a devil. You are a green snow. That you are a rebellion to Nigeria. You are a rebellion to the army. Who they fear you? That's what I want to know. Who they fear you? You say me, and they fear you. Waiting me, and they tell you. I mention your name, CJ Musa. You are a devil to Nigerian army. You are a Christian. That you are just all those things when you don't do. You just do and say make them say that man a better thing. But in your mind, you know say you be bad person. For your mind, you know say you are aiding something. Who they fear you? I don't tell you as they call your name out. Now you I call. I don't call other rank. You come for me face to face. If you feel beat me, I go to respect you. If I feel beat you, go to respect me. That is what I believe. One-on-one is all. Yeah, why are you saying this soldier? Because you are the officer that they respect you. You are following this nation down. To the extent you are even going high, advising the government to face our border. When our problem is in Nigeria, facing our border, you try to tell me those weapons when Boko Haram you not go enter. So if the fence border, the fence helicopter not go bring weapon, you are deceiving Nigeria that they should fence border. Is that what you are going to say? Is that what you are going to do? Instead of you to tell the federal government, we need the technology because why? If the technology come, it go affect you now. Una business, wanna take soldier they do, it go spoil. Yep. I know what they talk. Who say I don't know what they do? That one of your pocket. I don't send anybody. I don't send your father. Now me and you, since you give order to SBTJ, who is a criminal, who in daughter, he thief, they dismiss her for NDA. In daughter, he not become officer because of her stealing. On the SBTJ, who is the MP, Commander Abacha Bara, in daughter not finish your daughter not thief. She should give an order for you people to track me. Now me and now they spoil this country. Now you don't live. You are working with Air Force now, Air Force officer. Say make una bring me now. They promise somebody 3 million. Una want pay the girl. Whether the girl, who told you? I love women. I don't love women.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. Sorry guys. You see, when you have self-control, they not feel use woman who you.
You don't know my history. Go and ask. I don't have friends. I don't keep friends, you know. If I want to do I enter the jungle, I fuck with you, I want fuck, come on there. Say you call the say I get girlfriend when I go they tell and say see where I did you are a failure to the nation, say Musa. You are a disgrace to this nation. So you have time to be paying people, to be directing people to track me, you don't have time. To be directing people to track the terrorists, to bring the bad leader. You know who is sponsoring Boko Haram, say Musa. Nigeria, this man know who they sponsor Boko Haram. They know all politician that is sponsoring Boko Haram. But you come to television today say there are some people sponsoring Boko Haram. Why don't you say it who is sponsoring Boko Haram? Now I accuse you today, you know who is sponsoring Boko Haram. In a situation whereby you people will go a meeting, a peaceful meeting, and Redan went to a peaceful meeting with Aler, who is the leaders of banditry in Castina. If you fail the nation, I'm so very disappointed at you people. That shows that you people know what you are doing. Countless times, this is 2 times you people say you people have neutralized and killed Bello Tuji. Bello Tuji is still alive today. He's still alive today. Our problem still remains the same. You people are deceiving this country. Military deceiving the country. And there is an increment on salary in any other country and forces. But come to Nigeria. How far? Nothing. CJ Musa, you are a failure to this country. You are a failure to the Nigerian army. You fail soldiers. They think that you are going to be the best. That day you said about feeding money. They should increase from 1,000 to 1,500. So that thing that you are going to do. You use that one to shower the people brain. Later you betray them. You are betraying them. Say you are this thing. Not be by rank.
Most of you don't know that coronavirus.
Hey, my people. Need I say more? I don't talk with you and fit talk finish. We don't meet for Friday. So until next week, make una enjoy on our weekend though. Una jollof. Enjoy. We go dey talk the rest next week. Thank you so much guys for joining. Michael, thank you. Emil, Kene, put the dresser together very well, oh. Tracy, don't go sleep, I sure. Tracy, everyone that was able had desire. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm gonna enjoy on our weekend though. I go see you on my next one. Bye.